Good to be on the call with you. Yeah, fantastic. Thank you for the honor of being on the call with you and booking this call. Did you get a chance to watch my short little video?
It was said the link didn't work.
Oh, the link didn't work. Okay,
Yeah, it came up. I tried.
okay. No worries.
I
It's
was gonna,
just a short introduction. I can tell you my story a bit later, but how about you telling me your story, why real estate, and how you got into this business? Yeah, what I can
oh,
do
good
to
Lord,
help.
that's quite it. I'll make
Yeah.
it short. I'll make it
Okay.
as short as I can for you. And thank you. I just want to say thank you so much for being so accommodating with that meeting yesterday. Were you on the call with Pace yesterday?
No, I wasn't. I missed that. So I was doing the
Oh.
networking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You made a
Anyway,
lot of
thank you.
announcements, I believe. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes, very good. Very good.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, so basically I've been in real estate 30 years.
Okay.
I started off in property management.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I put my time in and I'm not
Yes.
doing that anymore.
I've
I did
experienced that.
that. Pardon?
I've experienced that from my first book. Yeah. I wrote a book
Yeah.
yeah, about all my experiences, all the mistakes I made, and yeah, I was in court every Tuesday throwing a tenant out because I had over 100 doors, So property management isn't my cup of tea. So
Yeah. I was managing them for somebody else. I was managing 900 doors. So
oh
I was
wow.
doing
Okay.
like 100 hearings a year.
Oh wow.
And so yeah, we both have cut our teeth on that, and I don't
Hmm.
think I don't want to do it anymore.
No.
Um, so I did that, and then I did some other stuff. I opened a specialty shop I'm originally from Canada.
Okay.
So I opened a shop for a fellow, which was specialty spirits and wine and beer, pantry, and then it had a deli, and then also a like little coffee shop. And
Hmm.
so I opened it for him. I did all the oversaw all the construction and everything. And then I had to source everything out of that had never been in Canada before.
Oh
So
wow.
that was, yeah, it was super exciting. I really enjoyed it. It was a blast. We exceeded the sales like more than double what he thought in the first year. Like he thought it would take 5 years to get that. So that was a huge success. And
Hmm.
on the side, I opened up my own holding company and started buying foreclosures, small apartment buildings, going in and totally they were underperforming and just renovating them top to bottom, refinancing and moving on to the next one. So that's what I've
Gotcha.
been doing for 15 years
Very good. Yeah, you
on my own.
should read my book. I did that too. So yeah, the small apartments and renovating them. In fact, in 2006, I had $1 million credit line. I was fixing up two condemned buildings essentially, and anyway, it's all in the book. Yeah, go
Oh,
ahead
that's
with your
awesome.
story. Yeah, so we have that in common.
Absolutely. So then I sold everything. In 2022, I put it up, all my buildings up on the market,
Okay.
and they sold within, well, they were under contract within 30 days, less than 30 days. And I got my asking price on all of them. I had negotiated CMHC mortgages, which was like a 40 and 50-year amortization period on the buildings. And then like one of them was even at 2.4%. Like, and those
Wow.
are incredibly rare. Like nobody gets those. So
Right.
I was pretty happy about that.
Hmm.
So I sold everything and got my visa and moved down to Sarasota in Florida, and I'm starting all over again.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And so what's you say you're starting all over again? Are you going to go into apartments again or what's your thinking?
I bought a duplex and I renovated it. It's Airbnb on both sides, but I've kind of arbitraged that out to a bunch of younger guys. I don't like Airbnb,
Right.
but it helped me get my visa to be able to like, facilitate the whole business plan. And then I've been doing flips.
Mm.
And I presently have a 100-room motel under contract
Oh good.
in Baton Rouge. I'm just at the final strokes, getting the final numbers from some of my contractors because I oversee all my own crews.
Hmm.
I do all the designing, the purchasing. I hire all my guys and do that. So anyways, just at the final strokes with that.
Very exciting.
And
Yeah.
hopefully within the next 2 to 3
Oh.
weeks, I'll have keys in hand
Yeah.
and I'll start. So I'm looking at actually putting in affordable or Section 8 housing, switching it over. It underwrites better as a motel,
Okay.
but they do really need Section 8 housing and stuff. It's in Baton Rouge, so they really are suffering with a
Yeah.
shortage. So I'm going that route. If I underwrite it as a motel and it's even at a 50% occupancy, which 80% in a motel hotel is like really high.
Mm.
So I underwrote it and I cut down the room rates. It still underwrites higher, but just not significantly, about $1 million. So it's like I'm massaging both sides and just seeing if I can, what it's going to take for me to actually do the switch over to the housing and what the requirements are as far as can I keep some of them as efficiencies or what do they need? I think efficiencies are really something that's lacking because that's for a single person. And it's hard for them to find housing that's clean, safe, and functioning properly. It's not dilapidated, that they can afford.
Yeah. So you're in Florida. Are you going to be obviously getting a management company to look after that for you?
I'll put a management couple in. That's usually what I do for a larger complex. Like a lot of the complexes I used to run were like 138, 96 and stuff like that. So I just put a management couple. It just and then they can live on site because there's actually a separate building that used to be a restaurant and the motel office. So that's perfect. So I'm thinking about vending machines, maybe some like different things for amenities for the tenants in the
Okay.
front building and keep the manager's suite there.
All right, very good, very good. I'm very excited that you're doing that because that's the space I'm concentrating on is a large multifamily, and so we're looking at 100 units or more, all the way up, and ranging from 10 million all the way up to 100 million. So we're looking for LPs in this, so. You might have an opportunity when we come across a deal if you'd like me to show you the OM, or you could squad up with other investors if you like and come in as a LP.
Yeah, absolutely. That sounds that sounds really interesting. Of course.
Yeah, because I'm concentrating mainly in the southeast. So, and as I say, from my story, I invested in the small multifamilies. I had over 100 doors in total, but made lots of mistakes. That's why I wrote this book, Cautionary Tales from Real Estate Investments. And it's not really scalable, the small ones, it's hard to get a good management company in. What I did find, they stole money from me, so I ended up managing it all myself. Similarly to you, with your plan on this 100 unit, did have a tenant on each one of the buildings looking after things, but then they're not really interested, even though you're paying the rent for them. A free unit, it's not very good. So I'm concentrating on the large ones where it's much more scalable, where we can get the professional management company in there, and improve the property. So we're looking for like C class buildings in a B class location.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so we can an occupancy we like from anywhere from uh on takeover of 70% all the way up to 85, so we can stabilize in relatively quick time and renovate the units, get them at market rent, and then use that as leverage because some of the tenants might want to move into the newly updated ones, and pay the full market rent, and then we can keep doing that until it's all done. These projects last from 3 to 5 years. We look at adding additional income streams in there, like coin laundry or valet services, reserve parking, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So do you have units right now, Graham?
I don't have any units right now.
Okay. So you
I
sold your?
No, I actually got knocked out of the game. I got over leveraged. 2006, I got knocked out in 2009. 2006, I had $1 million a credit line. I was fixing up a condemned building. It was comprised of 230s, and uh, they stole the copper wire out. I didn't. Well, right when it was 90, it was 90+% finished, and somebody stole the copper wire, and so I went to the bank to get some money to finish it, and they didn't have any more money for me. And then they called the note due, and I had over leveraged as well. That was one of the big mistakes I made. As cross collateralized I using the cash from other apartments trying to get it done,
Yeah.
because it was going to be a great thing when it finished. It was a shame. It was going to be a real cash cow. Uh,
Yeah.
oh dear. So I lost everything. Got
I'm
knocked out
sorry to hear
again.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, I was I licked my wounds for about 8 years. Got back in the game I got my license as well, again, and thought I'd concentrate on retail, but my heart wasn't in it. So I did a lot of education, spent over 6 figures on education in real estate. So I know a lot of the influences out there. Came across Pace probably 3, 4 years ago now. Joined Gator over 2 years ago. Became an elite Gator, and since been on 3 teams within Pace's community on acquisitions. It was only last month, in fact, I was in a 3-day workshop where they were teaching on the large multifamilies, and it answered a lot of questions I had, the first time rounds. Like, I heard of syndications, but didn't know how to get into them. I didn't know
Mhm.
how to purchase these large multifamilies, and they showed me how, and it was fantastic. So, like all real estate, it doesn't take money out of your pocket unless you want to, but you can find people with the money who want to deploy the money and make a good return on the investment. So that's now my specialty. To support that, I've restarted my YouTube channel with a goal of doing an educational thread in there for large multifamilies, and I'm putting these in networking events on there as well, so we can all get to know each other in that community. You can make comments. I'm also near completion of writing another book, a much bigger book. This is only 26 pages, but I'm writing a book about 30,000 words right now on large multifamilies. So that'll be like a handbook for people, to look at and demystify all the terms, and because it
Yeah.
seems daunting, people. You say to someone, "Oh, we're in large multi. Oh, that's not for me. Maybe that's down the road or something," and because they're thinking they have to come up with all that money, but you don't need to. There's plenty of people out. In fact, I think in the first time in history, there's more money ready to be deployed in real estate. There's literally, I think I saw somewhere like $23 trillion.
Yeah,
Look,
it's been growing, but it's been for the last couple of years because people are don't have any place to put their money. So
right.
they're lending it, which is perfect for us.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's so this is going to be the biggest growth area, I think, in this space, because we're 5 years out from COVID as well. And with real estate, right, they have these 5-year balloons, and
Yeah.
I know there's a loss of complexes that,
Mhm.
yeah, gonna come up. So there's gonna be lots of opportunities to, help us reach our financial goals in a much shorter time period than probably we realize.
I think the next, I like just from everything because I do follow and watch the trends. I always have.
Mm,
The next 6 to 18 months is going to be a wild ride. I
mm,
really think that it's going to be pretty amazing. I think we're in the right spot at the right time.
mm.
And so I'm very optimistic.
Yeah,
I have this 100, if you like, I know it's never done until it's done. We both know
right.
that.
Yeah,
So once and if I close that one, then I'm just going to keep looking for the next one. Well,
yeah,
like it's because this is the time. It's not like you buy one and just sit on it
Yes.
and do that one. You need to be like you said, it's not you just if the it's all about the numbers. If the
Yeah.
numbers make sense, you have the right property,
Yeah.
then you'll find the money. There's not going to be a problem.
I know, and something happened inside my brain, over these past since the presentation of being in the course. We don't have to be frightened of the big numbers because the big numbers are out there.
They're just zeros.
Yeah, that's right. So we don't have to be frightened of that. And the nice thing is there's plenty of experts out there who do have the experience. So that's why I've been talking to several companies now who can assist us get these to closing, who've done the deals and done it so many times. There's one company I'm talking to right now. They've done this 17 times. They've turned over
Wow.
these things, so they've got it wrapped up, been through the process, 3 to 5 year cycle, and sold it and got great results for the investors. And they said they've done that 17 times. They got
Wow.
$500 million in assets currently under management right now.
Well,
So
good for them. That's amazing. That's a great
yeah,
connection too. Good for
yeah,
you.
and you can partner with them, so you can
Yeah.
leverage all their experience and their credibility.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so it makes it much easier to buy these. So it's not hard to buy them. You get into partnership. You see, so
Yeah.
you can leverage all this. So it's fantastic.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah, yeah.
So where are you looking? Are you just looking in the Sun Belt then? Like the
Largely,
Southeast?
yeah, landlord friendly states. So yeah,
Same as me.
Atlanta, I like Tennessee. I'll do Phoenix and looking at
Mm.
Oklahoma. There seems to be lots of opportunity there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, those areas.
Okay, well, that's awesome. Okay. Well, I did take notes. We're right in the same space. That's pretty
Mm,
cool.
it is cool. It is cool. You can help me a lot with my YouTube channel, I'm sure. Did I give you the let me give you the thing. I'm
That's
trying to
funny. I
create.
tried the link. It was some kind of, it wouldn't come up for me, that 2-minute video. Were
Okay.
you in Project Forward?
Yes, I did start that, in fact. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know what happened to it.
It just kind of went away. But he did bring it up on the meeting yesterday,
Yeah.
that he's restarting it.
Oh, right. Okay. I saw in the, yeah.
Do you still have your battle buddy?
No, we lost contact.
Yeah, mine
What
dropped
happened
out.
then? Why did he stop it? I mean, did he stop it then? Because I thought, what happened?
I think he just said it's not that he forgot about it's not that he forgot about it. He just kind of it went to the wayside a little bit and he's just rebooting it,
Okay.
is what he had said
That's
yesterday.
wonderful. Yes, because
Yeah.
the whole idea of my YouTube channel is to create that community feel,
Yeah.
bring together like-minded people like yourself who are interested in that space. And so that's why I'm doing like the educational threads. So you can help me with making comments, or you would like more
Sure.
information, or why don't you do a video on this or things like that, that'll help.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
absolutely.
yeah, because I don't I'm a nobody really. I mean, I took action. I made loads of mistakes, so that's why I wrote this little book to help others not make the same silly mistakes. It needs a lot of thought. It's real estate. It's like a minefield. You have to navigate it carefully. You have to,
Yeah, but you have to go out there and do it. Like you
you
can't just
do.
sit there and sit on your bum and think that it's going to happen because it's not. And you have to
Yeah.
the best lessons I have are by making mistakes.
Yes.
And then it just makes it you learn so fast when you go and do. And that's what I mean, I was 25 years old, a single mom with 2 babies.
Wow.
And when I started in this business, and I mean, I was out there making mistakes, running a crew of over 30 men
Yeah.
and running around in a little skirt,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I made a lot of mistakes, but I learned really fast.
You
Like
do.
you
You
have
do.
to just dive in and take control,
That's
you
what
know?
I'm still doing. Yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Oh,
And
so am I.
I'd encourage you to write a book as well. It's amazing because you rethink about what you did and what you should have done better. It brings greater clarity and focus, and so we
Yeah.
can truly learn from their mistakes, you know, because sometimes we
Yeah.
can ignore them and make the same silly mistake if we're not careful, right? We got to
Yeah,
reflect on it and understand the lesson, you know. That's my plan.
absolutely.
Yeah, yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Well, that's good. Well, I have a contractor working here. That's why you can hear all the banging and the,
Okay.
can you hear that?
Yeah, I'm intrigued with your Kanga machine because I got one of those. The water.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
yes. I noticed it. I thought that's the same one. It's a K8, isn't it? Is that right?
yes, it's a K8.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Yeah, I got my dog. Thank you. I got him. He's replacing my door for me. So
Oh,
that's
nice.
okay.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna let you go now, Heather. But
Okay.
thank you so much for meeting with me. I look forward to getting to know you more, and do book another call with me if you like. I'll just say that if I do find a deal, I'll invite you along to the OM so you can see if you'd like to be part of it. All right.
Absolutely, Graham. It was a blast meeting you.
And you, very good.
Yeah,
Thank
good
you, Heather.
luck.
Thank you. You
We'll
too.
talk again.
Yes, I want to know next time we speak whether you got that 100 unit.
Absolutely.
Yes. Right. Thanks, Heather. Bye bye.